Good morning, beautiful people. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. We all deserve it. Doesn't matter what the weather is outside, you all deserve to have a beautiful day. It's what you make it. Welcome back to Your Story's Not Over, You're Still Writing It with your host, me, Erin. I want to talk a little more about accountability. Now, when I say that, you don't have to take all of the blame when something goes down. Remember, we talked about true accountability is being able, to understand the who, what, when, why, but also understanding your part of it. So I want to touch on with taking accountability, you can't blame. Do what? What I just say? I just said you can't blame. So here's what I mean by that. It always takes two for any conflict. Times there's more, five, six, eight, whatever. That's when you know you got a major problem. But there's always at least two. So when you're taking accountability for what you've done and what's happened on your end, don't worry about the other person. Don't blame them, because then you're trying to force them to take accountability, and then they're not taking true accountability. See, because when you're worried about an apology from someone else, like so worried about it, you're trying to force it out of them, or you're trying to force anything, whether you do it in a good or a bad way, it's never going to be real. So by trying to force an apology out of somebody, by trying to blame somebody, you're not allowing them to sit back and look at their part. Okay, so I hear y'all. So what do you do? Because it feels unfair to sit back and apologize for your half of things and not hear a true accountability apology from them. But this is what you do. You give them what they deserve, a true accountability apology, not necessarily what they want, but what they deserve. And then you turn around and you say, but it does not matter what you did, because it doesn't, because you're only taking accountability for you. You can take accountability for them. In your heart, you know it takes two. Leave it at that. Leave it at that. You don't even have to tell them in your heart, and you know it takes two. That's for your information, not theirs. Have you ever talked to somebody and inside of you, you wanted to say something so different, but you said something not as harsh, or you said something kind and funny, or you said nothing at all and just said, I understand? That's what I like to call taking it on the chin. So by not blaming the other person, by being able to sit back and say, hey, this happened and A, B, and C is my responsibility in it. And I truly am sorry from the bottom of my heart. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant it to go this way. Things got out of control. By being able to do that, not try to force anything out of them, you're really taking it on the chin more than anybody knows, because it always takes two. And a lot of times people end up accidentally becoming a victim, and it's all about what the other person did to them. Now, I don't care what kind of relationship, what kind of friendship it is. Understand, once you have done that, two things. One, y'all are going to move on and everything's going to be good. And eventually they will come back and realize and see what they did wrong and truly apologize to you, hopefully. Or you're going to give that apology and it's going to be from the heart. They're not going to take any blame and still be angry at you, still be mad, still feel like you were just completely in the wrong and it's all your fault. What do you do at that point? Especially with somebody you care about, your child, partner, your best friend. This is where it gets hard. Harder than a stranger or a coworker, because when you love someone and this is going on, you've got to find the strength in yourself to say, okay, and walk away. Do I mean completely get rid of that person out of your life? No. Do I mean being able to just communicate every now and then? Absolutely. Because you see, if somebody cannot see your worth, if somebody cannot see what they did wrong, and you can't force them to see it, is it worth your time? No matter how much you love this person, is it worth your time to get hurt? No. Do you stay away forever? No. You have to allow other people to STR their life so that you and them can remain friends, can remain partners, can have a better parent child relationship, whatever it is. You see, you're sitting back STR in your life. You're sitting back taking your accountability. You don't know what's going on in that other person's brain. You don't know how much STRing in life they're doing and what all they're doing it on. So remember today, y'all, seriously, remember that you are only in control of you. And when you take accountability for what you've done and don't worry about what they've done in it and allow them to, that's true growth. Congratulations, you have hit a milestone in life. Yay! You did it! Rock on, y'all. Remember, you're freaking awesome. Make your day freaking awesome. I'll catch you next time on Your Story's Not Over. You're still writing it. Peace out.